Oh, are you thinking about moving to Central Alberta? Well, then this video is for you. My name is Shalane Walls, and along with my partner Jason Walls, we have been selling real estate in Central Alberta for almost 30 years. And we feel like we are a pretty good resource for people that are thinking to move here. We are born and raised here. Jason grew up on a big farm. I'm more the city town kind of girl, but we have also raised 5 of our children here. So this brings me to my video. Are you thinking about moving to Central Alberta? Whether it's in 9 days, 90 days, or 1 year, that doesn't matter. This video is for you. Are you an expecting mom, or do you already have children and you're wondering, oh, I need a place where it's going to be family friendly. There's going to be activities for my kids to do. There's going to be activities for my family to do together. That is a huge thing when moving. Putting all the housing stuff aside, we really should talk about the family and what there is to do in Central Alberta. Central Alberta is a really diverse area. So you have the prairies, you have the rolling hills, you have the mountains. So depending on what it is you like to do, there is definitely an activity for you there. So if you're into mountains, you more likely will probably want to live, out in the west by Rocky Mountain House, Caroline, Spruce View area. The mountains are very close to you. Or, you know what, if you're a skier and you don't want to live in the mountains, you can definitely live, in Red Deer is a great hub. It's 3 hours to get to Lake Louise, which is a very famous ski hill, which is in Banff. So there's other ski hills within there, Sunshine, Nakiska, many great facilities for you to go skiing, snowshoeing. They also have fishing, hiking, kayaking. So if you're outdoorsy and you're looking for activities to do outside, you can definitely do that. Every community loves to provide activities for families to do. So there's bike riding. There's obviously the community program book, which I have talked about in many of our videos, which if you like and have subscribed, you would know we talked about the recreation facilities in Red Deer. And in Red Deer, we have this great book called the Lookin' Book. And in here is a guide, and it is from, it has activities from expecting mothers to new mothers to families and as your kids grow. So there is swimming classes, there's exercise classes, there's cooking classes, there's dance classes, there's rope climbing, there's just really anything you can imagine to do. There's racquetball, there's tennis, there's badminton. This is all within one facility. But if you use that Lookin' Book to find an activity for you and your family, or that little one that's on its way, it's good for all of the pools. So you just really need to get that one book, or you can go on to the City of Red Deer website. Now, maybe you're thinking the City of Red Deer is not for you, and that's okay. Every community, like I mentioned, does have things that they pride themselves on as far as in community involvement with families and children. So for instance, Innisfail, they have many, many things. At Halloween, they have a Scarecrow Festival, which is so fun. All of the local businesses set up the main street with their scarecrows, and it's a big festival for all the kids. They come and check it out. They have hot dogs, they have barbecues. They're always having pancake breakfast. They have a pool there. They have a BMX track there, and they have many, many beautiful walking trails. And they also have the world famous Innisfail Golf and Country Club. So if you're into golfing, that's great. Or maybe you need to walk that course with your husband to get that baby out. You can definitely do that too. And they do have programs as well for kids, for little kids. And if maybe you're thinking about you need a before and after school, most of the schools within Central Alberta do have that before and after school program. So you don't have to worry about that. We also have great quality of care as far as physicians go. So if you're looking for a new doctor because you're an expectant mother, you won't be sorry. We have beautiful, amazing doctors here that will take care of you, your little bambino, and your new family. But getting back into some of the activities that happen around Central Alberta, we do have Westerner Days. That is a huge fun event. And this year it happens to be on July 17th, and it will run for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it is a really good time. We have concerts, there is markets, there's a petting zoo for the kids, there's mini chuck wagons. It is spectacular. It is a lot of fun. So that's just one thing that Red Deer does. But we have Bower Ponds, which is great, full of trails. You can go paddle boarding. You can go in those Orby balls and go through the pond if you like. It's just really beautiful. We have many parks with fire pits. So if you want to go down to the park and have a wiener roast, that is something you also can do. So many of the activities in Central Alberta that we have to offer are absolutely free, which is great, but you can pay to do things, as I mentioned. So Westerner Days is, an expense, but it's once a year and it's a good time. So you can go to the Calgary Stampede, then you can go to the Red Deer Westerner, and then you can go all the way to Edmonton to K Days, which, if you have watched my videos, you will see that when I talked about Edmonton, I went in detail about what K Days are and what the Calgary Stampede is. Now, if you're an expecting mom and you don't know anybody here and you're wondering if you're going to be able to meet some moms, absolutely, there are a ton of groups for moms to get to know other moms still while interacting with your babies. So they do lots of things where it's like story time, music time. Lots of moms like to start up a mom's club, so they meet once a week just to have some fun with other moms, and you can bring the kids as well. There's exercise classes which include the kids to really encourage you to get involved in these programs. It really helps you to meet moms that are maybe in the same situation as you are with your children, and then you would team up and maybe just go do some of these fun activities together. There are many parks, and Kerrywood Nature Center is an amazing facility. It is all about nature, obviously. It runs along the Red Deer River in the city of Red Deer. They even have a play school program there and a kindergarten program. So if you want your kid to be part of nature, definitely send them there. That is so much fun. And also they have day camps there. So you can just sign your little one up for a day camp and they get to explore nature in all of its beauty. Summer camps are huge here in Red Deer. We have so many. And again, you can find those in the Lookin' Book, which is part of the city of Red Deer. So you can, like I mentioned before in a video, which I hope you've now subscribed to my channel, when I talked about the Lookin' Book, the one comes out in the fall and one comes out in the spring and one comes out in the summer. So obviously it's tailored to the weather so that the activities match our weather. Because let's face it, here in Central Alberta, it's not always hot and sunny. We need those activities in the wintertime. There's many yoga classes for kids, many yoga classes for moms and kids, parents and kids. There's also aerial stilts, which is really fun. So I even tried aerial stilts myself to see if I liked it. So you can do that with your kids. You can drop them off there. There's cooking camps at the college if you like, culinary camp if you want. If your kid just loves to cook, they can go to the college and take in some of those things. Now that's just a few things that I've mentioned. There are other things like if you go out to Torrington, there's the Gopher Museum. Yeah, I said it, the Gopher Museum. Who knew? But it is actually pretty neat and it's such a great community and everybody out there is nice, and when you go there, they just can't wait to show you around and take a look. We also have the Kraay family farm, which is just out by Lacombe. So that is north of Red Deer, only about 20 minutes. It's such an amazing thing. They have this huge corn maze that you get through. You can take your barbecue there and have picnics. They have a huge blow-up bouncer. You can take a train ride. You can play in the corn. You can pet the goats. They have mini pig races. It's really a great time. You can shoot pumpkins out of the pumpkin gun. You can spend your whole day there and the kids can just run around and enjoy the sun. It's beautiful for birthday parties, maybe those Sunday dinners, family gatherings. It's really fun. We also have out by Innisfail, so south of Red Deer, the Sunflower Maze, and that's really pretty too. So if you like to be outside and doing free things with your family, definitely can find it here. We have the Jungle Farm, so you can take your family out there and you can pick your own fruit and vegetables. So that's really fun, and then they feel rewarded. My favorite time personally to go there is at Halloween and pick that perfect pumpkin and bring it home. Also, we have amazing lakes around here. So we have Pine Lake, we have Gull Lake, we have Pigeon Lake, we have Glenifer Lake, they're all very quick drives and they have beautiful beaches, and we can't forget Sylvan Lake. And again, if you haven't liked and subscribed to my page or my channel, please do, because I dive into these communities in quite a bit of depth. I just want to talk to you about some of the exciting things that I think Central Alberta has to offer as far as, pretty much free things. You can go to the Sports Hall of Fame that is in Red Deer and tour that, and they have so many fun activities. You can rent e-bikes there and then go around Heritage Ranch if you like. Heritage Ranch is right in the heart of Red Deer. You can take a horseback ride. You can take a carriage ride. You can walk down to the river and you can go fishing at a fully stocked pond. So there really is like endless amounts of activities. We also have a brand new spray park here on the north end of the city, which is so much fun for the kids. It even has change rooms. We also have a spray park over by the recreation center, which again, you're gonna have to check out the recreation facilities in Red Deer to figure out where that is. So like I said, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you do it now so that you can get all of this information in real time. Jason and I do the research and do the work so you don't have to. We get calls, emails, text messages from people like you every day wondering about moving to Central Alberta. And this is why we do this channel. We want to make sure that you are getting current information, up-to-date information, so that you don't have to spend your time away from your family on the Google trying to figure it out. So if you scroll through our channel, you will see headings and hopefully some of them apply to you. If you find this video helpful or any of my other videos, please let me know, because I want to do these videos to make sure that people just like you are getting the information that they need and it's helpful. Now, let's talk about more activities. The weather here is beautiful in the summer. So if you're just looking to hang out in your backyard and have some fun, that's great too. You might just want to listen for the ice cream man, because yeah, he still does drive around the neighborhoods and sings the same old ice cream song in his truck, and it is fantastic. The kids love it, we love it, everyone loves it. We also have outdoor gyms located out throughout the city. So maybe if you're going out on a walk with you and your family and you want to hit up that gym, you can do that too. We have two fantastic dog parks that are fenced. Well, one is fenced, one is not. It's over by the river. So you can let your dog off leash. There's an agility track there. There's benches there, picnic tables, sit down. You can let them swim in the river. And it's really a great place. The kids love it, because what kids don't love to see other people's dogs? So it's a beautiful walk and a lot of fun to do. We also have a company here called Aurora. So if you like to go play golf or play pool or throw darts inside, you can go there, and it's kid friendly. So that's really fun. Another great place is Golfzon. So you can, again, do that indoor golfing, because if you want to practice up for the spring and we have those 8 months of winter, well, then you can go in there and you can order some great food and have a lot of fun. It has a private suite, so if you have a big group, you can definitely have the suite. It is a ton of fun. And actually, Red Deer is just actually getting a new facility, but you're gonna have to stay tuned and watch my videos, because I'm going to talk about this, and it is going to be so much fun. Every kid, every adult is going to love it. Let's also talk about shopping. If you want to go shopping, you new moms and you expecting moms, yes, we have a beautiful maternity store in our Bowden Mall, and we have great stores for kids here. The Children's Place, we have Old Navy, so there's going to be no shortage for shopping with those little ones. But again, the moms groups are something that are really spectacular. I see them meeting often at the mall for coffee, and they do their walk inside, and they really love it. Collicut Center has a walking track, and so I see a lot of moms up there who are walking with their babies because it's maybe too cold outside, or it's just nicer to be inside. It's sometimes a little safer if there's ice. That's great. And also, like I mentioned, I see them working out with their babies. If you want to go over to Black Falls, they have an outdoor pool, which is so fun. It is called the Abbey Center. It has a huge water slide. They love it. It has a huge BMX track, which is always full of kids. They love it. And they also have a spray park, so that's fun for some of the littler kids that maybe just want to splash around. Sylvan Lake has a spray park. Sylvan Lake has the Whibbit, so you can head out on the lake and bounce around and fly into the water, fly out of the water. You can rent boats there, you can ride bikes there, you can ride paddleboards there. There's just so many things that you can do with your family if you want to spend a little money, or even if you don't want to spend any money, you definitely can do that too. The trail systems in all of the communities are beautiful and spectacular. I did talk a little bit about Innisfail and what they had to offer. They also do have a beautiful spray park too that the kids absolutely love. And they absolutely love going to that pool too. They absolutely love kind of going down to the river over in Innisfail because it's a beautiful beach and it's not too high, where they like to go swimming and have fun and catch some fish on those cool evenings, or when it's a nice evening and it's not time to go to bed yet. So whether you're thinking of moving in 9 days, 9 months, or 9 years, it doesn't matter to Jason and I. We are here to help you along the way. We want to make it simple. We do the work so you don't have to. So if there's any more information or any more links, or if you want me to get you in touch with that looking book for activities, just so you can get a bigger feel for some of the things that you can do around Central Alberta besides, skiing, hiking, walking, fairs, parades, concerts, festivals, the outdoor harvest dinner that is beautiful in Main Street. They light it up in Innisfail, so you can buy a ticket and have a harvest dinner out there. That's really fun. There is definitely a much more detailed list of activities for new moms and for families looking for something to do during the summer, during the spring, and during the winter. So please click the link below, subscribe, give me your information, reach out to me, and I would be happy to tell you more about what Central Alberta has to offer for kids and families. Shalane Walls, the Walls Real Estate Group, and my partner Jason Walls with the Walls Real Estate Group are always here to help you. Like I said, whether you're moving in 9 days, 9 months, or 90 days, we're here for you. And we do the work so you don't have to.